Hey guys, Rory from ANS Gear, and we're coming at you with another part from Inception Designs today. This is their Cocker Ram, their GTR Ram, Gentle Touch Ram. This is a replacement ram for any of you guys out there that run Cockers that either have broken their ram, lost their ram, destroyed their ram, and can't find one anymore. They're hard to pick up these days, and it's great that they're putting these out again and making them serviceable. A lot of rams that you picked up or had in the past, you couldn't open them up easily and rebuild them or at all. So this one is fully rebuildable, only has a couple of parts inside of it, so it makes it easy. They've done some other features in it to make it easier to take apart and adjust as well. First off, the end of the ram has an Allen key slot in it, so you can put that in there, making it easy to disassemble the ram. Now some of these you can just take apart by hand, which you might not even need that, but it's mounted on a gun and you want to disassemble it, it's easy to get the wrench in and do it. Now, second thing that makes this different than a lot of rams that you'll see out there is on the front of the ram assembly, there are flat spots on it. Now the flat spots are there so that you can, how can I explain this? When you set up an autococker, the back block is attached to a ram that runs all the way down the side of the body or attached to a arm that runs all the way down, and it threads onto the ram. So when the ram moves back and forth like this, it moves the arm back and forth, which moves the block of the gun back and forth, which opens the breech and cocks the gun at the same time. Now you have to set that length up just right, otherwise you can cause problems either in timing or parts failure. And a lot of the times the rams are round at the end right here. And so when you have to put a wrench on them to adjust how much this threads into the arm itself, you end up scratching the ram apart and marking it all up. And now that can actually affect sealing of the ram if you don't do it properly and you grab it down here, which you should never be doing. So having these flat spots on the ram arm itself makes it easy to grab and turn and make adjustments in overall length for the gun. So that's really, really nice to have on there. It'll make a difference, trust me. For disassembly, it's very, very simple. Again, using standard O-ring sizes, we can pull this apart. We can pull the front, after we unscrew it, we can pull the front right off. It's got an O-ring at the front there, so when it seals up against the, or sets against the front block, it won't move. You've got an O-ring at the back right here to seal the chamber. And there's also one O-ring on the inside that seals around the ram so that it doesn't leak out the end. And those are all standard O-rings, all replaceable, very, very easy. The ram itself has one O-ring on the ram shaft, and then it's got bumpers on both sides, which you wouldn't need to replace. You just need to worry about the O-ring in the middle. That's it. That's all there is to it. Put it back together, just like this. Ready to rock and roll. So a great pickup for a ram, easy to rebuild using stock O-ring sizes, so you shouldn't have a problem doing it. It's easy to disassemble. It's got great features which make ease of use, or the use of it, easier, I guess, to say it easily or bluntly. And coming from the house that it comes from, coming from Inception, you know that it's a great product. So I definitely recommend picking one of these up if you are rebuilding a cocker, remaking a cocker, assembling a cocker, putting one together for the first time. This is going to make it easier and a little bit easier to understand putting it together. So definitely check it out. GTR Ram from Inception Design for all your old or new cockers. It works for all of them. It's available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.